Well, what have we got here? One of the biggest silver manipulators in the last 100 years decides it's getting out of the metal business. Scotiabank to close its metal business. Wow, that's big. Scotia was for years the world's biggest lender to physical precious metals industry. Lender to the physical precious metals industry. With a history that stretches to 1684. How long has this criminal bank been operating a con? A very, very long time. Bank of Nova Scotia, Scotiabank, told staff on Tuesday it would close its metal business, drawing the curtain on one of the most venerable names in precious metals trading. I would say most notorious names in precious metals rigging. Two sources familiar with the matter told Reuters. Scotia was for years the world's biggest lender to the physical precious metals industry, with a history stretching back to the founding of the 1684 London gold dealer Makata Bullion. They changed to Scotia Makata, which it bought in 1997. Once a global player with more than 100 staff in offices from New York to London to India to Hong Kong, the bank sharply downsized the business in 2018 after a strategic review and unsuccessful attempt to find a buyer. Who would buy a derivative short book, criminal short book? Now, it's going to take them a while to get out of this position. Yes, they are one of the top 8 shorts on the COMEX. The top 8 traders they got to get out, but they're giving themselves a little time, it looks like. But it remains one of the 5 banks that settle gold trades and one of the 12 market participants to provide liquidity in the London market. It is also a participant in daily auctions that set a globally used gold bench price. Scotia had a global call with all its metal staff and said it was shutting down its metals business. This goes right to Ted Butler's information that these big banks were losing money and they're going to get busted by their senior management for losing month after month after month. One of the criminals goes down. There's a few more to come. Watch HSBC, watch Deutsche Bank. Here's the word. The plan is to unwind the business, not close it down, but unwind, because they can't get rid of it. They are stuck. A spokesman for Scotiabank declined to comment. Sources said Scotia would not take on new business and would wind down existing business activities by around the beginning of 2021. It's going to take them a full year to wind down the short position. I don't think it's going to take that long. Some staff would be kept on over that period while others would be made redundant, they said. Around 15 people worked in Scotia's metal business, industry sources said. Around 3/4 of them in precious metals and the remainder in industrial metals. That compared to around 145 years ago. Yes, they are a criminal bank. They are actually one of the participants in the London silver price fix. I still call it a fix because it's still fixed. Let's see. Accredited price participants. There are 12 direct participants who have been accredited to contribute to the LBMA silver price, basically silver price fix. Coin and Things Inc., Goldman Sachs, HSBC, Stone, FC Stone, Jane Street Global Trading, JP Morgan Chase, Cox Supply and Trading, Marex Financial Limited, Morgan Stanley, Standard Bank, and the Bank of Nova Scotia, and Toronto Dominion. Half those are criminal banks, by the way. The number of price participants will grow over the coming months as more participants meet the formal accreditation requirements. I don't even think they're on this anymore. This is a joke. This is the old London fix. Now they have some ridiculous formula. The London Bullion Market Association is a joke. It's a joke run by the criminals out of London. So I expect that to go by the wayside very soon. But still, silver is being locked down at $15. That is the biggest gift to any silver buyer right now. If you haven't bought yet, Andy's got some inventory. Send him an email, andy@milesfranklin.com. milesfranklin.com. This is a big sign. Scotia going out of the business is a big, big sign. that things are changing for the better. JP Morgan is out of its short, and Scotia was one of the 8 that were left. Scotia's now saying, we're out, we're tapping out. We got the call from upstairs. They said we can't lose any more money. Keep an eye on $20 silver. 7 out of the 8 banks are gone. And just to show you some of the criminality at this bank, Deutsche Bank to settle U.S. silver price fixing. This was back in 2016. Deutsche Bank has agreed to settle U.S. litigation over allegations it illegally conspired with Bank of Nova Scotia and HSBC Holdings. It's the same criminals doing the same thing, trading back and forth with each other. Still to this day, except with the nod, the say-so from Steve Mnuchin, the head criminal market rigger at none other than Goldman Sachs, head of computer IT trading. Let's take a look at silver today, or yesterday. We had 300 million silver ounces traded hands on the COMEX. That would be 300 million. Yes, it is ridiculous. It's a joke. It's a criminal exchange. 300 million. Every year, 365 days a year, they're mining silver around the world. Every miner, all that work and labor and machinery and capital needed, everything all together, they get 800 million ounces. And yet on the COMEX, they trade 300 million per day. It is a joke. It is criminal. And all our regulators should be just pulled out into the street and said, what the hell are you thinking? There's no silver on planet Earth, and the price is suppressed to $15. Very little silver for sale at $15. Not even the mint will sell it at $15. These guys are criminals. This is the old system we're getting rid of, and we're very happy about that. I am. Anyway, we have added. Road to Ruta website keeps changing. Make sure you go there and sign up right here. Free updates. But we've added not only some crypto prices at the top and the latest video, because I have a feeling YouTube's going to kick Ruta off or just close down altogether, by the way. And we've added a gold and silver pricing updates. And there's crypto, and we jump right into articles. The year 1 through 4, year 0 Cliff High interviews are something you cannot miss. Cannot miss. Check those out. Cliff told us exactly what was going on back in September. He told us what's happening right now. He said it's coming. He goes, I don't know what it is, but it's big, and it's going to be very hard on humanity going forward. This is it. We're in the middle of it. Anyway, good luck and good riddance to Scotia Makata, or whatever they call themselves these days. Are there any silver lovers out there? Silver! Pay me my silver now! Cajun version. Zydeco version? What is it? Do we remember how we started this? Like Little Feet.
Yeah.